it's time to have a little bit of beer in my life. You're saying, DJ, you like to drink a lot of beer. We see you drinking all this beer behind you in the past. Well, that's right. I do like to drink a lot of beer tonight, but I'm going to have a little. Why are we having a little? Because we're going to have a beer from Allagash Brewing Company out of Portland, Maine, US of A. Yay, yay! That's right. It's not because of the bottle size that's kind of petite and squat. No, it's because we're going to have Little Brett. That's right. This is an American Wild Ale. It's a limited serving. It clocks in at 4.8% ABV, between 20 and 60 IBUs. The IBU range, you may note, on American Wild Ales ranges wildly. Hey, imagine that. So, what doesn't range wildly is the type of hops that they use in this beer. It's 100% hopped with Mosaic and dry hopped with Mosaic. I like that. They ferment this in stainless steel. I gotta tell you that because a lot of the beers at Allagash, which are also wild ales, are fermented in oak casks of whatever sort. Sometimes they're spirit barrels, sometimes they're not, what have you. But they also use 100% Brettanomyces to ferment this beer. So we should be getting our barnyard funk on, maybe. So, enough flapping my gums. Let's pop the top on this bad boy and get Little Brett in the glass. Hell yes. Boom. Big hiss off the top. Tons of cannon smoke. And I can smell the hops and funk from here. So I'm suspecting this is probably, since it's a fairly small ABV-wise beer, and it's been dry hopped with Mosaic, and it's been fermented with Brett, we're probably, ooh, looks gorgeous in the glass. We're probably going to have a fairly dry finish, man. I can smell the funk rolling off the top of this here now. Wow. So let's get the appearance. It's a lovely, hazy, golden color, not too unreminiscent of a wit beer or maybe a Hefeweizen, a lighter colored one. We got a solid 2-finger head of super tightly packed crisp white bubbles. When I swirl it, I can see tons of active bubbles coming up at the bottom of this non-nucleated glass, and I suspect we're going to get some nice sticky glass lacing, but no alcohol legs, not expected in a beer like this. But take a look at that, guys. Gorgeous in the glass, nice and fizzy, effervescent. But a beer like this, since it's smaller in size, a lot of that taste is going to come from the aroma. So let's see what's up in the sniffy sniff department. Diving in. Pineapple. The Brett strain from Allagash, every beer that I've had from them that's this sort of like lighter, kind of Belgian-y sort of ale style that uses Brett, throws big pineapple, mango, a lot of citrus coming off of that Mosaic hop, that spicy mango that I pick up, and so does my Stun Drinker Johnny from the Mosaic, kind of like that flesh right next to the skin of the mango. And that barnyard sort of grassy, wet hay funk in the background. It's not real big, it's subtle, but it's really complementing well the other aromas coming from the Mosaic hops. Not a hint of alcohol. Smells really crisp, pineapple-y, citrusy, and refreshing with a bit of funk. Hey, why not? Diving in. Cheers! Man, that's crushable. Ooh, that's a dry finish. Right up front, just like the aroma, the first kick I get is that of pineapple. The mango's in there. Nice, bright, citrusy taste. So this is like a single hop beer. Excuse me. But Mosaic, it was one of my favorite hops. It's really tasty. It's got those citrusy tropical fruit notes in there. You know, like that stone fruit action going on with the little bit peachy taste in there that it has as well. And the citrus notes of like zesty citrus. Resinous. It's got a little bit of pine to it. Really, really mild dankness, but that dankness is parried off by the Brett itself and the funk that's issuing to the beer. Super crisp. Super clean finish. It's got that Brett funk in it, but it's not leaving a Brett funk fingerprint in the background. Really easy to drink. Not like mind-blowingly flavorful, but for a session beer what this is, it's packing big flavor. So, you hear, I'm kind of digging this beer. It's sort of like a Brett IPA-ish or something like that, maybe. Kind of beer. But not intensely hoppy, but nice hop character. So, what do other folks think about this first? Rate Beer gives us a 92, solid A-. Beer Advocate gives it a 92, solid A-. And Untapped is giving this 3.61 caps, which I would say also is probably solid A-. I'm going to go 93 myself, solid A-. It's a really tasty session beer. I would drink it again. I'd buy it again. I don't know if I could seek it out right away, but I would choose this over a lot of others like session IPAs and other smaller beers out there that I would want to have at. But really tasty, well made, and like I said, I'd drink it again. Bravo, Allagash, another tasty Brett beer. So, which is not an easy thing to always control. So, have you had Little Brett? He's a good buddy of mine now. He tastes nice. I could drink like about a 4-pack of these. You know, that's another important thing to note. This isn't a palate fatiguing beer because of that clean finish, and a lot of hoppy session beers or flavor amped up session beer strengths like this are palate fatiguing. This beer is not that. So I was digressing. What was I going? Oh yeah, thinking globally, drinking locally, supporting the craft beer movement. Tell me what you know about it. Quid pro quo, back and forth, all that stuff. You know how we roll around here. Also, which is really important, is when you rate, comment, subscribe, and what do you gotta do? Hell yes, you gotta smash that like button, because that, along with, like I mentioned, probably a 4-pack of Little Brett, or even one of them, puts my happy face on. So, it's the next DJs BrewTube. I got nothing but a big-ass bunch of Little Brett drinking love for you. You know what's coming? Hell yes, are you ready for it? I suspect so. A big peace out!